Tell me your name again?
Riley.
Riley, nice to meet you. And let them know what you will play.
I'm playing Prelude number 4 by Heitor Villa-Lobos, which you played last night. and
then
yeah,
okay.
that's about it.
All right, go ahead. Very good, Riley. I'm sensing very nice kind of natural musicality from you. What I want to work on, there are certain aspects of the technique that we can work, but mainly it's on the musical side. Not on this part. I divide musicality on what I just mentioned, kind of natural sense for music, and something that you learn about music. What are the certain aspects and certain rules or certain parameters that you are guided by. And one thing what I would like you to do is to increase the dynamic range. So that's directly related with the technique. We'll work on it. Second is to have a little bit more precise rhythm in this A section, and then later on repeat it. The same part, right? Because what's happening is that by giving me, you know, two notes in the beginning, the one, and so the E and the B determine the pulse, because it's on one and then two. Those two notes give me the feeling what is your tempo, and I expect as a listener that everything else follows that tempo. And what happens is it's a little bit off. Sometimes you're putting the notes, you know, they are not on an upbeat, they come too soon, they come too late. So what that does, you know, if the rhythm is not continuous, it breaks the flow of the music. Okay? Now, the other thing, what I would like to emphasize is, like, if we are talking about bigger phrase, like from the beginning all the way to here, that we look at the music almost like if it is, you know, telling a story. Notes, I would say, would be equivalent, let's say, to letters. And then you have a little motive that would be a word. Then we have a sentence, right? Then we have a paragraph. Then we have a chapter. Then we have the whole story. That kind of feeling, you know, when you take a book and you read it and you can't put it down, or you watch a movie, that's because the flow, the message, something is flowing and it's not letting you go. It's keeping your attention. It goes from introduction to development and then to resolution, right? That is what I have to sense also in the music theory. Not that it's broken into smaller parts, but that it continues. In other words, like for example, here you have this note E, low E, as a melody. So if we play this, you have to sense that that melody is staying bum, even if you are playing this bum, and within you, it's a sense of listening and holding that until it comes again. Okay? So imagine right now, what we will do is play me from the beginning. Do not play me the accompanying line, this rhythmical part. I just want you to play the melody. Okay? And you will play it, as it says, forte, cantabile, almost like a singer. You come on the stage and you want to really convey very strongly that melody. It has a certain sense of maybe melancholy, or, you know, it's not bright and happy, right? But it has a kind of deep feel and maybe solemn or something like that, okay? I want you only to play that. Actually, let's play that together. So that if I'm gonna give you this tempo, so you respect the rhythm as it is now, just like that, okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, let's do that again. So I'm just, you know, drilling you now on the rhythm. 2, 3, go. Go on. So where do these 16s go? 1 and a 2. Right? Go. So you're unsure a little bit about where they are. This is what I'm talking about, musicality that has to be respected. In other words, the rhythm. You have to be super... let me put it this way. Does this sound good? Does it sound good? No. Why? I played right now the right rhythm but the wrong pitches. You play... Does this sound good? Why?
Because it's not the right rhythm.
Precisely. You play the right pitches in the wrong time. When you play together, as you just did with the orchestra, you can't do that. So when we play solo, we have to do the same. Once again, from the top. So we now work only about the rhythm. 2, 3, go. 2 and 3. And stay with feeling on that E. And then. Triplet. fermata, you can play anytime you want. Good. Now what we are having a thread of rhythm that it's not interrupted, it's not broken, it's not like putting the notes whenever. Then, once you have the rhythm very, very clear, then a certain artistic liberty can be put on top of that. But if we don't have that rhythm clear, then it's not the artistic liberty. I wouldn't call that. I would call it just not right. So let's start once again from the beginning, by yourself. I'll just count. 2, 3, and forte. Okay, let's start this again. Now I'll go back to the technique. Your pluck of a restro is shallow. Your wrist, I think it's laying too low, and what happens is that then the pluck becomes just warped from here, from this finger. What I want is that your pluck of the restro is engaged almost like with the entire body. You feel this? My finger is just the tip of this pressure that I have there. So give me your hand, press against my, not with the thumb, press with the finger, and now do it with all your body. Feel it that it comes from your back. Push strong, stronger. That's it. Of course you don't need this much of a strength, but if you just put tiny bit of it, you get that rather than, you understand? That's the tone. You can leave the arm there, but you can still feel that you are having this and this engaged into the string. Do this for me, a little bit more here. Just engage the string, do not pluck, just engage it, meaning this. And leave it there. You feel that? Everything is engaged, and then the finger is just the trigger. Bam! Yeah, that's the tone. Much stronger. And go. 2, 3, and. Strong play. Once again, let's say a little bit too soft. I want it strong, every single note. Come on. And. Play. Go for it. Once again, that's better, but it's not up there where I feel you can play it. You know what? I want your guitar to sound that it cannot stand what you get. So we'll go overboard and we'll bring it down. Play really loud. 2, 3, go. That's it. That's it. Now you can tone it down all the way to that edge where the guitar starts buzzing. But you're giving the maximum. Okay? Just by yourself. I'm not going to even count. Really small. Now I'm having the dynamic difference. And ta-ta. Too late. 1 and a 2. And now it's too slow. Yeah, what you're doing, you are putting the upbeat on a second beat. 1 and a 2. Ready? Go. Louder. There you are. That's too fast. 1, triplet 3. And that has to be loud. Tarim. Stay with the IM. Yes, and then change. So be consistent with the same stroke on a melody. Go on. Do that again. Put your right hand toward more outside of the yeah, because the strings there will give you more resistance. Play now. It doesn't buzz. I don't want it to buzz. Let's see again. Buzzes. Again. There it is. That's it. Loud. There you are. There you are. forte. One little thing there, there is no need to jump with the hand, you can stretch. Yeah, it becomes lighter rather than this jumpy feel. So, what I'm saying, the consistency of rhythm, it just works. Put a metronome, and you just now in the ensemble, your instructor had you sing the line. And that's the best tool. Because if we do not know what to do without the instrument, we do not know what to do when we take the instrument. So it has to be clear first in your head. Solve these rhythmical things with the metronome. Another thing, just listen that every time you play, you can play this loud because it's forte versus this dynamics. Okay? And as I said, just feel to engage the whole arm into it, the whole, even I would say the whole body plays a role in there. Okay? And then let's go to this one. Well, there what I'm feeling is you go very fast, but in this kind of things, and these arpeggios, the difficulty is to go from very slow into very fast without and bridging this speed that we all have, which is the difficult one. We can either play slow or we can play very fast, but in your case, when you play very fast, it feels more like a rolled chord rather than like, you know, regular 16 notes. So I'm saying we need to have a little bit more of regular pattern. Okay? So what I want you to do now is just stay with here. I don't want to rock and roll. And I want this. So I'm not worried about left hand, but I just want to work on the right hand. Okay, so from very slow, show me that, how we can go from slow to fast and back, and to control. Go faster. And there it starts to be a little bit like a roll, like. Do it once again, and as you go faster, I want it slightly louder. So, what you can do is, again, you take the metronome, start at a comfortable speed, let's say 60, and you don't even have to do it with the left hand, you can just do this. So it's what? 1, 2, 3, those are the second, right? And you listen, play along with me. And then you take the metronome, put the 3 or 4 beats up, a little faster. You still listen to the regularity, faster. Faster. And taking the speed and regular pattern. Keep playing. Keep playing. Faster. Louder, I can't hear you. Stay in this speed, maintain the regular feel. Now, remember what I told you about engaging your whole body so that you get this. Feel the arm engaged into your strings. Just pushing it. You see, this is the arm. You get it instantly, yeah? You hear it? Faster. Faster. Go faster. Go. Faster. Much better. What I'm getting now is, you know, you're looking somewhere else, but it's undefined look on your face. You are not looking actually anywhere. You're just listening very carefully, and that's what has to happen. So you can, you know, kind of smooth this pattern, make it more even, just by practicing, you know, the open strings, but listening very carefully that you get that. Okay? Now another thing, play me this, and I want this. Here, very loud. Don't play everything in the mezzo. No, you want to play that. Okay, play along with me this, and match me dynamically. Okay, ready? Add. After me. Boom. Ba-dum. And that's another rhythmical thing. So what we have here, 1, 2, 3, 4 epaulet, ba. Okay. Again, about the rhythm. What do you play there? There we are. So don't make it kind of whenever. Still keep it in your tempo. And it will be defined by the measure before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, triplet, 4. So that triplet, again, it's precise, that last note of the triplet. Okay. Yeah. All right? Let's go on. Harmonics. Make them more mezzo forte now. I also want the distinction, the same like we had here. Forte. And this soft. I want the same with the harmonics. So are different dynamics within the harmonics as well. So remember what I said about engaging your arm, the same with the harmonics. That pa-pam stretch. Yeah, it doesn't have to be super close. I mean, it's not a 30-second note. It's not. But it still sounds and looks better if you're there. And there's a certain feel, musical feel, that it's conveyed by kind of gentle feel of playing this rather than this. An abrupt move. Once again. Stretch. Okay. Look how. Yeah, so play me D and E. That's it. There's a smoothness in it. Huh? Play it. Para. Huh? Now, play me these. And imagine pianissimo. Play me only that. This is where I go again about listening. Before you listen for the regularity of rhythm, here what I want you to listen about the dynamic level. So let's establish this one as a pianissimo. Excellent. Now give me this one significantly above it. Doesn't have to be that much ponticello. Even stronger. Not the rest stroke. You don't have to do the rest stroke, but you can get a little bit more of a flash. There it is. There it is. So play me the whole line before. Forte. And still feeling that last note that rings the same as we had here. We have here, sorry. That we have the sense of that line within us, living and lasting. Maybe the whole thing again, together. energy over the low wrist. Aha. You can use a rest stroke. Pull the hand a little bit more back. Play now. Excellent. Okay, I'll just point one more thing about the left hand. What you just play now, the left hands fingers were going so far away from the strings. What I'm after is that they stay very close by. So when you play with this F sharp, and then E, no, just this. Yeah, you see where the third stays, that's good. Now play me. Look where the pinky went. Play again 4. Just release it when you play second. Don't yank it away. That's where they stay there. Yeah. Okay. So again, what I mentioned before about these exercises that I've developed online, one of them would be there. To control this release, so it doesn't go so far away, but you keep it close. To align the left hand, and it's very close. Okay, let's go on. Let's finish it up. Forte. Put the right hand more between the sound hole and the bridge. More there, yeah. When you play on the bass, especially. Right around there. That's it. That's it. That's it. Stretch. I want you to play this. In the last chord, let it ring down prepared, and then move to it. Yeah, because otherwise, if you play this and there's a fermato there, and you're already going on to next thing, it interrupts the length and the meaning of that note. Play me those last few notes. Like that. No, just stay there. Ah, man, stay there. Just imagine, it's very gentle, it stays like that. Yeah, it's like a thought, you understand? You say something, oh, this is so nice. Not immediately something else, it destroys it. So, music is very delicate. The sound continues, even when the sound stops, the feeling continues. So you stay with it, don't move physically. So there's quite a bit to work here. I wish I could see you tomorrow, maybe briefly, but I want to hear the changes. Stronger sound, right arm, everything engaged. When you play on the basses, more around this area. Stretch left fingers for that, align left fingers, rhythm, dynamic differences, rhythmical, regularity, and then musical flow, the long line when it stays without us thinking, now I have to do this, now I have to do that, but the line flows. All right? Good. Thank you.
Thank you.